Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to build a real-time weather app using a completely free AI platform called OpenCode. It's powered by the Big Pickle model. For that, we are choosing the anti-gravity IDE here. We are in the anti-gravity IDE right now. And in our project, the app will fetch and display the real live weather data, not the fake or static data. In this video, I will show you how to open the anti-gravity IDE and search for the open code. So we are already in the anti-gravity IDE and open code is not available anywhere here. Okay, we have to search it in the extension part. Let's search for the open code. Open code. I feel like I saw it here. Okay, yeah, it's here. So here's the open code. Okay, and you can see that open code is already over here installed in our system. Now we will prepare our Django project, but first we have to open the open code. You will not see any open code sidebar over here for the for opening the chat menu. So you have to search every time here in the extension and click this open code in new tab button. Now the port will run. So we have to wait for some time. Yeah, here it is. Now the open code chat chat interface is opened right now. Now before we start it, you can see that it's running in the Big Pickle, and what you can do is Control and T press for the variants or tab for the agents. Okay, you can see by pressing the tab we can see the planning for Big Pickle OpenGen code, and then build for also the same model. So we can like fix what do you want actually in our project. If we want to plan for first what do you want to build by just a raw command or anything, then it will just fix your prompt and then begin to build after we switch to the build model. Okay, now we will make the requirement file requirements.md and we will test it. Okay, let's give the now you can see that we are in the open code chat interface here, ready to give the command. I give the prompt here, create a new file named named requirements.md in our project directory. Here you can see that by clicking the Control T, you can choose the variants. You know, this open code has three variants right now. So I want requirements.md, not requirements.txt. I said, okay, I was saying with the Control T, you can select the variants like here high, low, and medium. And according to your task, you have to switch the models. Okay, for a general task purpose, you can switch it to the low and the response will be quicker. But if your task is heavy about like coding or thinking, then you have to select usually in high so that the accuracy will be maintained. And it's saying the requirements.md file is already made, but it's not in the directory. Wait, okay. Now you can see that the requirements.md file has been made over here in the file directory. Now what we have to do is in the requirement.md we can like write what do you want in this project, okay, as a requirement, the functional requirement, project overview, technical requirements, and what kind of packages and dependencies we are needing in this project. We have to write it over here, okay. So for this purpose, what I'm trying to do is, as we know that I'm already building this in the Django framework, so I have to write everything over here. So let me write. I'll start writing. Now we are in the anti-gravity. So here I have written everything about the functional requirements and everything that we are needing in our project to build a complete weather app in Python Django. So let's feed this requirements.md data to the open code, okay. For that, as that we are planning at first, so let's switch the model into the planning mode, okay. uh, let's switch the agent into plan mode. Now let's give a prompt, see the plan to. Let's keep the prompt there. While the prompt is getting processed, we have to wait for a while. So let's wait, okay? Here you can see that after we gave all of the requirements inside the requirements.md, the open code is now had gone into the planning to build process. It read all of the requirements.md files detail, and then you can see it asks me a sets of questions. Uh, so what do I prefer? Web app in what, um, like in HTML, CSS, or JS, and then what kind of API I want to use in my project, open tier or not, and what kind of data it wants to feed, the current weather for 5-day forecast, etc. So I chose all of the things here what I wanted, and then it's on the process of building. So for the technical architecture, I selected pure HTML5 CSS3 vanilla JavaScript, and for the API, I chose the weather map free tier for 1,000 calls per day. For the structure, it's a single page application with a modular components. And for the storage, I'm gonna use the local DB SQLite in Django. So as for that, the implementation began in a phase wise. For first phase, it was for the project setup and structure. So it set up all of the files, structure in the directory, and then finalized it. And it made all of the requirements.md updation, and then it made a detailed specification about it. So the basic HTML structure is set up, and in the core functionality, you can see that weather API integration process is done over there. OpenWeatherMap API client has been called. Current weather data fetching is done, and it's a planning phase only. Okay, so is the plan of open code. How will it do? The phase 2 is for core functionality, and then um, for the phase 3, you can see that it's for the layout, CSS, and other styling, mobile first responsive design, and clean mobile interface, and the visual elements related things. In the phase 4, the feature implementation was current weather display, 5-day forecast in such and location, etc. So it's a location based. So it It locates you and show the actual weather around you only. Phase 5 was for the enhancement and polishing and performance. So the key feature that I selected was current weather display and 5-day weather forecast, city search functionality, geolocation support, etc. You can see over here. And the technical requirement is all like the browser capability to run in the Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Edge, etc. And HTTPS is required for the geolocation API and dependencies. So the plan is like that, and it asks me with do you want to go with this plan? And I selected everything, and now it's right now building all of the thing here. These are all of the stepwise execution. You see, now while it's building, we have to wait for a while again. It might take some time, so you need to have a patience. So let's wait for a while, okay? So as we can see that the list of to-dos from the requirements.md, um, following tasks have been successfully executed. So it already created the project directory structure. It built the HTML foundation with a semantic structure, and it already implemented the complete CSS styling of the system. It already created weather API, integration of the module, and right now the build UI management utilities it's running. Okay, so let's wait for a while again. Now we can see that some errors in the JSON formatting was happening before, and after we fix it in the template, now the app is ready. So it's fetching my real location right now and showing me the actual weather in my place. Okay, so it's the actual weather with the accurate temperature, and everything is accurate here. And it's for the 5 days forecast, so everything is working very fine. And you can see that the Celsius and Fahrenheit, both of the conversion is also working. If I try to search city also, then also it will work. But for that, okay, let's type Delhi. Uh, okay, New Delhi. You see, New Delhi is now showing the actual temperature and everything there by searching. Okay, so the app is fully functional and working. Some issue is here the text is in the white, so I need to make it the text color black, but that's ignorable, and it's very easy to fix. This is how now guys, this is how you can make complete weather app, fully fledged weather app by the help of uh, the Big Pickle model of OpenCodeGen. It's free, unlimited, so you can make whatever you want until it's free, and it works parallel to the level of GPT-4 right now. So, all right, we tested open code side by side with the GPT-4, and honestly, you saw the result by yourself. For coding and real work, open code is seriously impressive, especially when you know how to use it smartly. Now, here is the important part. For next video, I need your opinion. Do you want me to make a video on getting unlimited AI chat, AI images, and AI videos by using some smart methods? Or should I make a full tutorial on OpenClaw by using um, the Amazon EC2 and running multiple AI agents there? Or do you want to see me getting how to get the Google Video 3 subscription unlimited? I need your suggestions, and please give the suggestions in the comment section also. And in the please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So your support will be great for me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.